What's going on, guys? Jacoborth back here with another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas. Here to talk to you guys about moving out here, which I've done in other videos before, but I want to talk a little more specific about moving companies and you guys getting ready to move out here to Southern Nevada. So I'm going to go through something with you guys, some tips that you want to keep in mind when you are going to be looking for a moving company to help you with your move out here to Las Vegas. And the first one I'll say, just to jump into it, when you're looking for a moving company, guys, you want to do your research and see how long that company has been in business, okay? Because one thing with any company, really in any industry, if they're in business a long time, that is usually a good sign, okay? Typically, businesses don't stay around for long if they're doing a poor job. So any place that's got longevity is probably going to be a place you want to take a look at, especially if they're going to be doing something really valuable like moving your personal items. So after you've looked around and you've gotten some places that have been in business for a while, they look like they would be a reputable company that you'd want to go with, you want to actually go through and check their reviews online and go to several sources, okay? The Better Business Bureau is a very good one to go to see if anybody has filed formal complaints with one of these businesses. Yelp is a good place to go check out. Google reviews are good to check out. There's specific moving sites that you can go to. I mean, it's surprising sometimes how much people, something this big, they don't take the time to go ahead and look at a company and do thorough research for such a big moment in their life. So find some place you think are going to be good, check their reviews through multiple websites, and go from there to the next step to see if you want to go ahead and continue with them. After you've done the reviews, here's the next part you guys want to do. You want to get multiple estimates, okay? Estimates from each of these places that you're thinking about going with, so that way you can try to get the best rate. Now remember, okay, especially for those of you who always like to shop around and get the best rate like really any of us do, this is a big event. When you're choosing to come out here to move to Las Vegas, really move anywhere, and you're trying to start a new chapter in your life, this is one of those things you really don't want to try to be skimping on or penny pinching on too much, okay? This is a big moment. So just because a place is going to give you the cheapest rate doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the most efficient, okay? There's a certain element of truth and you get what you pay for. This is one of those where, I'd much rather pay more money to make sure to have the security, the peace of mind that my stuff's going to be taken care of, instead of trying to skimp and trying to pinch every, penny I can out of the situation, because you want to come out here to Vegas and you want to get started off on the right foot. So if you have any issues with your stuff after getting here, is not a way you want to start a new chapter in your life. After you've gotten multiple estimates from different companies and you're trying to narrow it down what you want to do, make sure that when you talk to them, you get all of the rates to figure out what is included when you talk to them, okay? You want to ask them stuff like, is gas included in the rates? Sometimes certain days of the week are cheaper. Sometimes certain times of the year are cheaper to move, all right? You want to make sure that you're clear, everything that's included. You want to know, right, the out the door price, right? That's the phrase you want to use, because you're getting ready to move here to Vegas. Moving can be stressful enough as it is. So if they hit you with some extra fees that you might have got to pay, the last thing you want is your stress level to be even higher when you're moving out here to a brand new area. So just make sure as you're narrowing it down, you are specific in telling them, I need to know everything that is included in the cost of my move to Vegas. And the last part you want to do is use the link below in the description from the Department of Transportation. This is something I found when I was researching online, a great resource to use, okay, through this government site, because you can go on there through the Department of Transportation and you can research any of these companies. You can get their company legal name and you can get the name that they're doing business as, okay, because those can be two different things. The company's legal name and the name that they're using to do business can be different. You can see if they're licensed. You can see how much insurance the company is carrying on their trucks when they make these moves. And they've also they've got it broken down to state and local resources. So depending on what state you're coming from, they've got a website for each state where you can go and you can research these companies. You can file a complaint on there, get all kinds of background info for these companies that have to be registered moving companies, okay? So at this point, you've gone through these steps. You've done your research on just about every level you could. You've done your homework. You've put yourself in a great spot to set up well when you're moving out here to Vegas. So take these steps, Please use them for yourselves. Any other tips you guys have, throw them down there in the comments below. But go through these steps when you're getting ready to move out here to Vegas. It'll help set you off on the right foot big time. That's it for this video, guys. I'm Jacob, and this is My Life in Vegas.